Today, I want to talk a little bit about the nature of things. And what I mean by this, I mean the evolutionary nature of things. 2 weeks ago, my website, without warning, simply disappeared off the internet. To be perfectly candid about it, I had quite a meltdown in the sense that it triggered literally every single box I have. At the point, I thought this was the end, a point of no return. Eventually, I managed to get it sorted. Took me over a week to get to the bottom of it at a time when I was supposed to be on holiday. And I can tell you one thing, I was not a happy bunny. And here I was thinking, well, I'm teaching all these things about a Zen-like state, being in a state of gratitude, and above all, seeing those adverse moments or those things we consider to be adverse in our lives, seeing them as lessons and learning from them. Well, I did learn in the end, but it took me a little while as I was coming to terms with something happening here, which actually was really playing out in ways I kind of had focused on before, because basically I don't really like working on the website, doing a lot of stuff which is really not getting me anywhere, and I far rather do a video or a YouTube talk, which by the way is something else I will be doing very soon. Anyway, so in the end I got the lesson. We managed to get the website back up again, and it made me think, because what I saw at the time this was happening to me, most people I am dealing with, they also were going through amazing experiences, which you could say were challenges, without wanting to make too fine a point of it all. They were going through similar things, not with websites, but with their trading or in relationship situations. It was going on everywhere. Now, do you think this is a coincidence? And I would say to you very, very firmly, no. What is going on here at the moment, which is what still most of us don't realize, and that's why we absolutely have to talk about this. What is going on here is that the evolutionary shift that is permeating the entire universe and is affecting every single human being is manifesting in our realities in different ways. We have a lot more light coming down to earth. Light is also akin to expanded consciousness, expanded awareness, and that is going on for all of us, no matter where you reside, whether you trade, invest, whether you do nothing at all. You cannot walk away from these energies, which are non-local, and they are also omnipresent. In other words, they are absolutely everywhere, and at some level are affecting your consciousness. So for traders, you will feel it in perhaps in reactions you didn't have before. You become present to often negative feelings, on the face of it. The events around this expansion of consciousness appear to be negative, when actually, really, this is just an illusion, because what you are seeing playing out is a result of some past habit which had gone unnoticed. And as we are becoming aware, it's like shining the light into a dark room. And all of a sudden, you see all those untidy corners, you see the dust, you see the cobwebs. So it is with the expansion of consciousness. So, and it gets tough. It gets tough in your trading, it gets tough in your entire body energy matrix, as we feel insecure, uncertain where things are going, where we are going, and we all know it's difficult to trade from this perspective. Now, the overarching point about all this is, the reason we are feeling this is because a new energy is coming in, and this new lighter energy, which is, when I say lighter, it's less dense, which is doing its best to take a residence on planet Earth and in every single being of us, is also pushing out the old, denser, dominant energy, the three-dimensional energy. We are making way for the fourth and fifth dimensions. By the way, it's all explained in more details in my book, The Buddhist Trader, and a new shorter book, which will be available very soon, but more about that in another video. So suffice it to say, I want to bring home to you that understanding that what you are going through, if indeed you're experiencing these things, and the more you are already aware, the more you're working on yourself, the more you will be experiencing these things. It's not personal, it is part of the major transition of an evolutionary impulse that is happening at the moment. So of course it has consequences for our trading, it has consequences for all our entire being, because as I've said to you before, when you grow as a person, you will grow as a trader. The two go hand in glove, they are not separate. So understanding what is happening to us helps. It helps us to maintain a modicum of balance when things go really terribly awry, and you do things or experience things you think, well, you shouldn't really be experiencing. And I know many of you are saying, we have done all this work, we have worked so hard, things were going well, and all of a sudden, we are being derailed, we have difficulty staying in our center. Let me tell you, this is only momentary. These are signs that more knowledge, greater awareness, increased awareness is coming into your body and indeed into every cell of your being. And that creates temporary discomfort. A good way to handle the situation is learning to meditate. We talked about this before, and I want to close this video with a little reminder that you can get the guided meditations, which I have put together mainly for traders and investors, but they are also very, very general, and they will help you very much to get into your center faster and faster. It is a matter of doing these little meditations. They are very short, on a regular basis, ideally at least once in the morning and once at night. And I know a lot of people who have already used them. I have not made them available for all that long a time. They've only been around for, I think, 5 weeks or so on my website, thebuddhisttrader.com. But please take a look, get those guided video meditations, and you will find they are a great help in helping you stand back, regain balance, center yourself, rather than be falling prey to these sudden influxes of emotions as you become aware of the greater part that is you. Thank you for watching this video. Again, please visit my website, thebuddhisttrader.com, and if you enjoyed this video, please share it with others. Thank you for watching.